Ah, the waffle. A marvel of culinary engineering. With its iconic grid pattern and golden hue, it's a breakfast classic that has stood the test of time. Each square is a tiny vessel, waiting to be filled with flavor and joy. Waffles are more than just food. They're a symbol of comfort, nostalgia, and the simple pleasures of a well-made meal. Golden brown, gridded, and purpose-built to capture every drop of syrup or dollop of cream. The way the syrup pools in each pocket, the way the cream melts into the warm surface. This is breakfast at its most indulgent. Every bite is a perfect balance of crispness and softness, sweetness and warmth. This isn't about frozen, flavorless discs. We're not settling for the bland, mass-produced versions that hide in supermarket freezers. No, we're reaching for something far more special, something that can only be achieved with care, attention, and a little bit of culinary magic. We're after the real deal. Crisp on the outside, fluffy within. The kind of waffle that crackles when you break it open, releasing a puff of steam and the promise of a perfect bite. It's a texture that can only be achieved with the right technique and the freshest ingredients. The waffle is a canvas for creativity and a brunch essential. Whether you top it with fresh berries, toasted nuts, or a drizzle of chocolate, each creation is uniquely yours. Waffles bring people together, turning an ordinary morning into a celebration of flavor and imagination. Today, we're not just making breakfast. We're building a masterpiece. Every ingredient, every step, is a brushstroke on your edible canvas. This is your chance to experiment, to play, and to create something that's as beautiful as it is delicious. The sizzle of batter, the aroma in your kitchen, this is more than a recipe, it's a ritual. The anticipation as the waffle iron closes, the gentle hiss as the batter cooks, the scent that fills the air, these are the moments that make cooking magical. Making waffles from scratch is an act of love and respect for your ingredients. It's about taking the time to whisk, to fold, to pour with intention. Each step is a chance to connect with your food and to create something truly memorable. Simple components transformed into something worthy of celebration. Flour, eggs, milk, and a touch of sweetness. These humble ingredients come together to create a dish that brings smiles to faces and warmth to hearts. This is a skill you can learn, practice, and perfect. Each batch is a new opportunity to refine your technique, to experiment with flavors, and to discover your own signature style. Prepare yourself. We're diving into the science and art of waffle making. From the precise measurements to the careful mixing, every detail matters. We'll uncover the secrets that separate good waffles from truly great ones. We'll explore batter chemistry, heat physics, and the perfect pour. You'll learn how temperature, timing, and technique all work together to create that ideal texture and flavor. By the end, you'll have the knowledge to banish mediocre waffles forever. No more burnt edges or soggy centers, just golden, delicious perfection every time. Become a waffle wizard, a griddle guru, a breakfast perfectionist. Impress your friends, delight your family, and treat yourself to the best waffles you've ever tasted. Forget what you thought you knew. We're building a better waffle from the ground up. It's time to challenge old habits and embrace new techniques that will elevate your breakfast game. Science, technique, and curiosity are our tools. Let's get started on this delicious journey together and unlock the secrets to waffle greatness. Every great waffle starts with quality ingredients. Before you even think about mixing or cooking, it's the raw materials that set the stage for success. Think of your ingredients as the building blocks of flavor, texture, and aroma, each one playing a unique role in the final masterpiece. All-purpose flour is your foundation, balanced, reliable, and perfect for tender waffles. It provides just the right amount of structure without making your waffles tough or dense. Skip bread or cake flour. All-purpose is just right. Bread flour is too strong, cake flour too delicate. All-purpose flour strikes the perfect balance for a crisp exterior and fluffy interior. For lift, we use both baking powder and baking soda. These leavening agents are the secret to waffles that rise beautifully and have that signature airy bite. Baking powder gives us a double rise, first when mixed, and again when heated, ensuring your waffles are never flat or heavy, while baking soda reacts with buttermilk for extra fluffiness. This chemical reaction creates bubbles, making your waffles light and tender. Buttermilk is essential. It adds tang, tenderness, and reacts with baking soda for a superior crumb. Its acidity also helps break down gluten, giving your waffles a melt-in-your-mouth texture. Melted butter is our fat of choice, rich, flavorful, and irreplaceable. It coats the flour, creating a tender crumb, and infuses every bite with buttery goodness. Eggs bind and enrich, will separate them for maximum effect. Whipping the whites and folding them in later gives your waffles extra lift and a delicate, airy texture. Sugar isn't just for sweetness, it helps with browning and crispness. It caramelizes as the waffle cooks, giving you that irresistible golden crust. Salt is the flavor amplifier, don't skip it. Just a pinch brings all the other flavors to life, making your waffles taste complete and balanced. Each ingredient has a purpose, working together for the perfect waffle. It's a symphony of science and flavor where every element matters. Don't forget the little extras. Vanilla extract or a touch of citrus zest can elevate your waffles, adding depth and brightness to the flavor profile. Quality matters, use the best you can find. Fresh, high-quality ingredients make a noticeable difference in taste and texture. The right foundation sets you up for success. Take a moment to measure carefully and prep your ingredients before you start mixing. Remember, waffles are more than the sum of their parts. Choose wisely, measure carefully. The magic starts here, in the details and the care you put into every step. Next, let's talk about the tool that brings it all together, the waffle maker. This is where your carefully chosen ingredients transform into breakfast perfection. Your ingredients are ready, now let's choose your weapon. Onward. The waffle iron is your most important tool. Choose between classic American, thin, crisp, or Belgian, thick, deep pockets styles. Consistent, even heating is crucial. Avoid hot spots for perfect results. Heavy plates, especially cast iron or quality non-stick, make a difference. Adjustable temperature control is a must for dialing in crispness. Flip-style irons help spread batter evenly for uniform waffles. Preheat thoroughly, and treat your iron with care. Read the manual, know its quirks, and respect your machine. The right iron is your partner in breakfast greatness. Invest wisely, and it will reward you every time. With your weapon chosen, it's time to master the mix. Let's get to the batter. Mixing the batter is where technique matters most. This is the moment when science and art come together in your kitchen. The way you mix determines the final texture and taste of your waffles, so it's worth taking your time and paying attention to every detail. Overmixing develops gluten, making waffles tough, so mix gently. If you stir too much, you'll end up with dense, chewy waffles instead of the light, crisp ones you crave. It's a common mistake, but easy to avoid once you know the science behind it. Use the two-bowl method, whisk dry ingredients in one, wet in another. This keeps everything evenly distributed and prevents clumps. It also helps you avoid overworking the batter later on, which is key for that perfect waffle texture. Combine buttermilk, egg yolks, and melted butter for a smooth base. The richness of the yolks and the tang of the buttermilk create a flavorful foundation, while the melted butter adds moisture and depth. Pour wet into dry, then fold gently. Lumps are good. Don't worry if the batter isn't perfectly smooth. Those little lumps mean you haven't overmixed, and they'll disappear as the waffles cook, leaving you with a tender crumb. Whip egg whites to stiff peaks in a clean bowl. This step is crucial for adding air and lightness to your batter, making your waffles rise beautifully, and giving them that signature airy texture. Gently fold whipped whites into the batter to keep it airy. Use a spatula and a light hand. Think of it as lifting the batter rather than stirring. This preserves the bubbles and ensures your waffles will be fluffy, not flat. This step is the secret to light, crisp waffles. The difference is clear the moment you pull them apart. Each bite is delicate, with a crisp exterior and a soft, cloud-like interior. Don't rush. Preserve the air for the best texture. Take your time and enjoy the process, knowing that every gentle fold brings you closer to waffle perfection. The right mix transforms simple ingredients into something extraordinary. It's amazing how flour, eggs, and milk can become a breakfast masterpiece with just a little care and attention. Remember, less is more when it comes to mixing. Trust your instincts and resist the urge to overwork the batter. Sometimes the best results come from doing just enough, and no more. Batter ready? Let's move to the main event, cooking. The science of mixing sets the stage, but the real magic happens when heat meets batter. The science is simple, but the results are magical. Each golden waffle is a testament to the care you put into every step, from mixing to cooking. Trust the process, and you'll taste the difference. Every bite will remind you why technique matters and why homemade always wins. Now let's fire up the iron. Time to cook. With your perfectly mixed batter, you're ready to create waffles that are crisp, airy, and absolutely delicious. The iron is hot, the batter is ready. Let's cook. Always preheat your iron fully for a crisp exterior. Lightly grease the plates, even if non-stick, for the first waffle. Pour batter into the center, covering about 2/3 of the grid. Close the lid. Flip if your iron allows. Steam escaping means the inside is cooking. Don't peek. Wait for the ready signal or until steam subsides. Open to reveal a golden, crisp waffle. Use tongs or a silicone spatula to remove it. Never meddle on non-stick. Place waffles on a wire rack, not a plate, to keep them crisp. Avoid stacking, let air circulate. Each step preserves that perfect texture. Serve immediately or keep warm in the oven. Ready to level up? Swap a bit of flour for cornstarch for extra crispiness. Rest your batter for 30 minutes before folding in egg whites. This hydrates flour and relaxes gluten. For deeper browning, ensure your iron is hot and add a touch more sugar. Making waffles for a crowd? Hold them in a single layer on a wire rack in a warm oven. Never stack or cover with foil. Steam ruins crispness. These small tweaks make a big difference. Crisp, golden, and tender, every time. Master these tips and you'll never settle for less. Now let's talk toppings. The right toppings turn a great waffle into a showstopper. Classic real butter and pure maple syrup, except no substitutes. Fresh berries or seasonal fruit add color and brightness. For dessert, try ice cream, hot fudge, or caramel with toasted nuts. Whipped cream, plain or flavored, brings extra decadence. Don't forget savory. Omit sugar, add herbs or cheese, and top with fried chicken, eggs, or creamed spinach. Waffles are a blank canvas, get creative. Use what's in season for the best flavor. Presentation matters. Serve hot, crisp, and beautifully topped. The possibilities are endless. You now have the blueprint for waffle greatness. Select quality ingredients, master the mix, and cook with confidence. Experiment. Try cornstarch, adjust temperatures, invent new toppings, make it your own and share the results. Fill your home with the aroma of fresh waffles. Raise the bar, no more mediocre breakfasts. Go forth and create something amazing. If you found this guide helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more culinary adventures. Your taste buds and your friends will thank you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep cooking. Good eats.